That guy is down, and we have RJC, third party in the fight here, taking that elimination will be Team Execute player Shakid. Very easy steal here. Reject X, 7 eliminations to their name. Looking quite good. Neon Rising making the rotation into the safe zone. 12 esports will be spotting Team Execute there. So she's down. The blast on Team Execute being pressured. Blade trying to get the nades there. Mambe quite low finish. Watching this, trying to get his healing happening. A beautiful nade.
Now in their favor, but looking like 3 Crown Esports will be setting their sights on their Mambe picks out. He getting knocked away. Neon Rising as well. But it looks like RJC now setting their sights onto the guys from 3 Crown Esports. And that's a big one from Reverb immediately with the S12K trade off. Oh no! Quilla from the right hand side turns it around. And RJC had no idea that Quilla was there. He shuts it down. But a big opportunity now presents itself. A blade is there. Big spray over to the top. And he might get Nexus knocked away. That's 2 for Swash. Over to the side. Kenya is turning around. And another one will bite the dust. Peeks out into the side, but Quilla says no. Gets them dropped away. Swash tries to play to the right hand side. And 2 players been knocked away. The flush coming through again. Tries the right hand side to pass through. And that will be Shakib.
They're holding it quite tight. They're not moving that place. They're beautiful space from Slazy. And we have Ali QZ is down. Molly's flying in there. Regis puts the pressure. He has Glixie down as well. Master Union needs to make it to the zone. Regis Sports, they are ready to make them pay. And that will be by taking them back to lobby. And Master Union, unfortunately, they have been eliminated. And now just 2 teams remaining. Team Execute and Regis Sports. Question is it going to be Madagascar or is it going to be Kenya getting the chicken dinner for the first game of the day here? Regis Sports, 2 players remaining, Palabala and Slazy, but you cannot underestimate them. You know how good they are. The sprays are connecting Blade and trying to make the rotations happen here. Palabala trying to get the damage, but then it is not really connecting. We know Palabala, we know how good he can be, but so is Slazy in this game. They have good synergy as a duo, but with the zone shifting here for Regis Sports, it will be unfortunate for them because we know now Team Execute from Kenya will be getting the chicken dinner for the first game. Beautiful Kobe. And Team Execute does get the chicken dinner first game of the day, Prince.
Announcer turns through over to the right hand side. He's exposed. He falls. Psalms will send him back. Aspect will try. Big knock from Shiva over to the right. It's Aspect now. 629 pulls up to the right hand side. Tries to hold it. The Molotov can't stop him. He switches immediately to the S12K. Pays to the right hand side again. Might be able to get the drop on. But 629, 1 versus 2. He tries to go for the reset on. And Shiva has to make something happen here. Unless it will be a 4 versus 1. MLK has decided to crash the party. And here they come to run him over. RJC stopped by Angry Smoke.
He does take on the vehicle and wants to make a rotation with it. It is quite damaged. He has to be careful. Does get a knock on Sharky. He will be taking him back to lobby as well, but then he has to be careful. Amazing reflex, but then not today and not now because Rescue Esports.
They did lose that guy, but they have 6 eliminations. A good start for them. And it will be crossing the borders. And that is the lawnmower in action, mowing the lawn. Baby with the buggy gets the first drop. 1 ban against Neon Rising. Another one tries to run him through, but now it will load the lawn again. Neon Rising using the buggy as an extra weapon, and now they will be trying to run it through. Baby might be going for the 3rd. Phase onto the right, gets the 3rd knock. 1 band in trouble, 1 by 1. They're starting to band together, but it looks like that band will not last any longer. 1 by 1, they're starting to fall. Baby turns it. Right hand side, left hand side, Titan over to the top. Baby will collect the low. The S12K will shut it down, and Neon Rising will fail to rise this time. But 1 band will sacrifice all they've got for that final push. And it looks like it is a 3 versus 1. And it looks like Kenya may just take it again. Shaki's on the left-hand side. They know he's won. They know it's time. He swaps through. He's spotted. He gets the first drop. But he can't get the second. He switches over. Not this time. Rescue Esports. Chicken dinner. Kenya back to back. Again and again. Home team. You can hear the audience, ladies and gentlemen.
But Reject X has to be careful as well. Quilla, that small snake, can't really make anything happen. Oh, and Baby, fast knock in there for Anos. Reject X has to get the revive. A nade from Baby. Might just be a Kobe on Reject X. He does stop cooking up the nade. He wants to do something more with the grenade. It has to be perfection. Otherwise, that nade will be a waste of his utilities. The nade does get closer. Unfortunately, nothing is happening here. All the teams are playing it safe right now. They want to get eliminations, but no one is really folding. No one is getting knocked and dusted at any point. point.
Yeah, I mean, the pressure is on, ladies and gentlemen. The action is reaching rising levels here. Kula has been spotted almost getting dropped away there by Paradox, but he manages to get up, but unfortunately Shiva will spot him, and that will be the end of the road for him. But RJC now is looking slowly but surely. Blade uses the opportunity to calculate. You can see the glisten in his eyes. He tries again. Shiva gets the angle on Anos. Anos gets knocked away. Shiva peeks out, takes the drop to the right-hand side. Blade will capitalize, steals it away for Team Execute. Kenya rising again, one by one. The players are losing out. Reverb turns it around, uses the UMP, trying his absolute best to find his way inside the fold. The play zone is about to give them a run for their money, but they have made their way in. Team Execute, a big opportunity for them to close this game on its head, get themselves another chicken dinner. Grenade over to the left, but Reverb just sidesteps it by the skin of his teeth. 1 HP and finally makes it through, but there is no medkits, no utilities, no help for RJC. Reverb is all by his lonesome. Blade is making it through, circling back again. Execute up to numbers. Rejects trying to get themselves back to 3. Trouble right now for RJC. They're just down to a man, but Reverb will not stop. It will keep the pressure on. Another grenade. Rush God rushed all the way back to the lobby. Anos is thinking hard and long. And another grenade from Reverb. And you see the grenades again, but Blade will cut him down to size. And now is Execute yet again. 3 versus 1. We've seen this before. It's about to play out back to back. Execute. Kenya again. He's looking for a way through. Shakib already front foot. Blade with another grenade. Drops it. The bomb's away. He tries through. Drops through to the right hand side. Blade shuts it down. Execute. Will execute again.
I mean, winner, chicken, dinner, Team Execute Kenya, second time in a row that we'll be getting their winner, chicken, dinner. It may seem easy when you're watching from your screen.
Right now, the only team in the final. Do you think that they have a shot in this game?
Of course. I mean, they have to put in the work, though. They have to make us believe and see how good they are. But then Reject X, they're going in for that with DBS hand there. But an amazing play from Pablo, 12 Esports. The Uzi is coming in play there. Rashko trying to go in for that push as well with a pistol. That is some level of confidence. But it seems like in terms of utilities, they are lacking. Anos with the DBS will be trying to go in for that push as well. But then 12 Esports are also trying to retreat, trying to avoid this fight. They do not have enough utilities to take on the fight, but that is not going to be the case. Most of them want to take on the game, and Pablo is down, being taken back slowly. Immediately, Reject X are making people proud right now in the comment section. Rashgad has to be careful. A shotgun is in play. One shot, and he is on his knees there. Anos waiting the DBS fast knock. Second player down. Might just be getting away with the DBS. That's confirmed the knocks here, and 12 Esports losing numbers. Anos are trying to confirm the last kill there. They are switching to Feasts. Basically just snaking around them. They're waiting for them to make a mistake, and maybe we'll be having at least a couple of knocks or two. Their name Spiky holding it down for RCs, trying to survive as long as he can just to get the placement points working. Master Union getting Kobe'd by Anos. The nades are connecting. Glixie trying to get the nades to Reject X here. The nade almost getting closer. It doesn't really connect there, but then Anos, all the players from Reject X here are quite distracted. They have Master Union, they have Rage Esports. The knock is in there. Master Union player Glixie on the nade does connect on Ali. He's taken back slowly. Reject X Rashgad. He's going to try to get closer. Nade is getting cooked up there. Kobe might just be on Glixie's head. The nade is there, and unfortunately that nade doesn't really connect. The escort case will be coming to play. MU trying to go in for that push. Hulk there getting exposed, and Rashko does get the knock, immediately switching to Glixie. He wants to stop the revive, but it is too late. They have been able to revive their knock teammate. A nade again is getting cooked from both sides. One grenade will connect. Is it going to be MU or is going to be Rashko? And the nade does get 2 players from Master Union all the way back to lobby. But it is a little bit too early to say what is going to be happening next. 9 teams are still remaining. Team Execute player Mambe getting a lot of pressure from Neon Rising. They want to get at least the elimination going so that they can focus on other fights. But as you can see, they are able to third party on the donkeys. Daydara is down. One ban is getting pushed there by that guy. He's that guy, but then Titanos will be getting him down. And our final boss will be remaining with the baby. But Rejects is doing a lot in this game. 12 eliminations. That's too good for this game.
Oh my goodness, a Reject. If they win this game, I believe they shall be having like one of the biggest point jump ever. Because 12 eliminations in the chicken dinner, that is more than 25 points. Because I believe if they get a chicken dinner, they not get it easy. They must get eliminations. We have the Rejects right now. They have 3 players. We have the Drisses with 3 players. RJC 3 players. Get that knock. RJC means business and you get the shot. That is 1 elimination for the RJCs. The RJCs still survive. They have 7 eliminations total. Neon rising right now, rising to the lobby.
Who will be getting the chicken dinner for this game?
Exactly that. Who will be getting that chicken dinner? It's a numbers game. The RGC is only one of the players is remaining. That is the RGC Revamp. The only team in the final 5 teams that does not have more than 3 players. I believe that is the RNG too. And quite some beautiful knock. RNG, this man has been cooking in the shack. A knock. The man making that rotation, making that knock, and that was a self.
It had the players are being taken back to the now. Rejects XC are trying to survive. They are trying to get the sprays connecting, but then no one is getting damaged yet. We just have 3 teams remaining. Rejects is around. 3 crowns esports is here, and RJC is in the building as well. All of these teams are looking for that chicken dinner. RJC having this one man that is Reverb getting spotted by Paradox. The sprays. The damage on Reverb is quite good, but he's just one man. He is in the safe zone. Oh, he does expose himself. That he put them outside of the game and did make him go back to lobby. And now 3 crowns esports as Aquila tries to get the Reverb on American. Now Reject X taking this to the advantage. They want to go in for that push. They want to apply pressure, and Anos is closing in as well. 3 crowns esports. Nigeria is watching, and they need that chicken dinner before we can talk about anything else. But then Rejects as well, they need that chicken dinner. They need to make every single person right now proud. But if it means waiting it out, they will do that. Wizard is down as well. Merrick will be trying to survive and get something happening. Quila, MVP back to back. Quila, we know how good he can get. But for how long will he be surviving? Because right now, Rejects X have been able to get their winner chicken dinner.
Brilliant, just brilliant. How did that happen? That just happened. The Rejects right now. I talked about that chicken dinner. I talked about the number of eliminations that these guys got. 3 Cs were closed.
Getting the job done. One band will band together no more. Jump shot perfectly launched by Baby. Gather more intel as Team Unique with players too, but Aatrox, he peaked when he shouldn't have and he gets burned. And RJC will cook once again. South Africa turning up the heat.
But as of now, RJC looking to get into a fight against 3 crowns esports. We have Visa, they have been spotted, and unfortunately he was just 1-1. RJC 10 eliminations when it comes to Africa. But as of now, we have Team Execute there. Shiva, the sprays do connect. Shakid is quite low. Shiva waiting for a chance again. The sprays are not connecting anymore. But then Shakid will be down because Baby is also helping his team with their good cover spray from him, and he is able to get at least 1 more knock for his team. But now Team Execute, the pressure. They need to get the revive once more. But then Soshi's down there. Revive putting in the pressure on Team Execute. Mambe immediately looking to go away from this fight. Oh, but then RJC Nasser with the drive-by. He does get the last player from Team Execute.
They are trying to lock the entirety of the South off, but Shiva immediately turns on the opposition. MLK had a dream, but Shiva turns it into a nightmare with a spray from the ages. What a turnout that was. And that is an unfortunate turnout for them. And here they come. They smell the fire. Nasser is there, turns it out immediately. RJC, they are in the kitchen once more. They are cooking. And I know for sure Shaz Tokyo's speech got them pumped.
I mean,
they are active right now, and you can see Switch U tries to take Baby, but not this time. Baby will turn him around. Rescue Esports still have 4 players up. They still have the play zone to work around with here. Will they allow RJC get a back-to-back chicken dinner? But Rejects X gets spotted out as well. 1000 aura, spray across the room, connects. Paradox gets knocked away. Rejects X have to think twice about this. Again, Lucifer peeks out. He's sent straight back to hell with a beautiful spray. Over to the left-hand side. Again, they will try to pack this in. And 1000 aura has been cooking right now. 2 eliminations to the good. And there's more to be done. Reverb peeks over to the side, tries to hold it down. Aspect trying his absolute best to get this done. We saw them deal with RJC earlier today, but not this time around. Aspect trying his absolute best. He tries to rock it through, but Master is there all the way from the hillside. Swatches it over, and RJC off to 17 elimination.
In their country are doing what they came here to do, and that is represent them as they should. But for RC, they are trying to get closer. Needs from DK Tony, they will not be connecting, because RC is not that close. He's just one man against the whole team. And now RC trying to go in for that push. Tony with that knock will be taking the play of RC. That is 1000 are all the way back slowly. Luciano passing by. Tony with the second knock here, taking him down as well. Spikey and his teammate. This is not looking good for RC. Tony is making Somalia happy, and Kenya is watching. And they're asking what is happening to our team right now.
Unbelievable. Tony turned it around there, but looks like RJC could be in trouble, but immediately Baby is there to shut it down. If you cut off the head of the snake, 3 more will grow in its place. And RJC turn it once more. Tony once again, the thorn in the side of Rescue Esports. There will not be rescue this time around. Tony makes sure of that one. Reject X on the front line down to Rush God. Hopefully he will be able to see a top 2 finish in from the outside of the eastern corner. And he's probably going to spot Rush God as he makes that rotation. He has spotted him and he has started to spray him down. Reverb has been fed the information from Shiva. Tony trying to take it on. Prays over to the right hand side. Immediately exposed. Rush God sent back into the lobby because of Shiva. He's escorted out. Beautiful. Grenade almost getting knocked away. Plays off the right hand side. Immediately, Baby crashes the party. Peak up to the ride, but RJC will not be stopped. Not this time, not ever. Back-to-back chicken dinner. South Africa, W's in the chat.
Oh, South Africa is happy right now. RJC, winner, chicken dinners, back-to-back there. They are feeling quite happy. I mean, there can only be one tenant again. They only have to pick one team to survive here in her team. And Mo Esports and Team Unique have decided that they're going to be battling it out over and over again. But as they do that, we have some early fights. Dybala is down. One band trying to go in for that push. Deidara waiting with the DBS. We know how lethal it is, but then again, DKs, they are not really having a good time today. 2 of their players are down. Tony, we know him for his MVP skills. Andrew spotted as well, trying to get the revive. And now Hancho, one man standing, will be forced to go against one band, waiting for that chance. Elsofke in the hand. One band is going in, quite stressful for Hancho. And unfortunately, fasting to be eliminated.
Knocking on the door here, potential chaos in brewing here, grenade in hand. It looks like one may have just been launched over to the top, and Zekro manages to escape, but Demonic is not going to be so lucky. And Glixie's there. We talked about the third party for Mercenary Union, and they have pulled up to the scene. And Zekro, unfortunately, will not be so lucky. He's sent back to the lobby via the DBS, and Ali QZ will take one away. Angry Smoke almost getting caught out in the open there. They will trade it off. They will be traded off because they do have a player knocked away. They will have to think of how they want to circle around this and keep the pressure off. But Team Unique, on the other hand, they are still under siege by Mercenary Union, and that will be the end of the road for More Esports. They will be going back to the lobby slowly but surely. And Smoke, on the other hand, lying in wait and not waiting to lie. Aspect with the S12K banks it over to the corner now, and Kairos immediately hops out from the buggy. Will try his best to make it happen, but the lawnmower is there, and another S12K shot cracks the shield and breaks the skulls. One by one, Angry Smoke. They have been spotted by Rescue Esports, but Shaki peeks out. He will be warned, and again Logic will seal the deal. Over to the other side, jump shot, tries to connect, misses the first through, and he doesn't miss the third. Ali QZ for Mercenary Union will not stop the chaos. Feigns over to the left-hand side. Big shots, right shots. Mercenary Union drop another one. One band will be disbanded by the Kenyans once again. And Centenary Union will hold on.
Oh, that was a good play there from Ali. At the moment, it looks like it was impossible. But as they do that, Rage Esports taking on New Rising, and we have another team there being eliminated. 6 teams remaining, and Zeus Morris is looking quite confident for all these teams. So then we have Zeus Morris going in for that push to all Esports in danger, and we have Fabian trying to go in for that push. That party from RC. Sharky, fast player, is down to all Esports. Is lucky. Rescue does that the thing, and the MU together with the players from Zeus Morris will be joining each other in lobby, because as you can see, we only have one man standing, that is Logic, and the sprays from RC will be making it impossible for that push. Roshiano, the SOK in hand here, trying to go in for that push to all these spots. The nades, he is quite low. The first player is down there. RC losing numbers, and Spikey, one man standing, is down as well. And now only 2 teams in this compound. That is Zeus Morris. We have Logic patiently waiting, snaking it out here to all these sports player. Look at Rushini snaking towards another snake. It can only be one snake in this game. Logic has been spotted, and now Rushini will be waiting for that chance. It is a 1v4, and you have the player there basically mauling his teammate. And now Rushini will be taking advantage of this there. One player is down. Rushini immediately goes in for that push. He knows what he needs to do. He needs to get the players down, but then unfortunately to all these sports, they're not letting this slide here, and we have the first win in a long time. The change is finally here.
And you can see what it means. 12 Esports chicken dinner, a long time coming. They know that he's somewhere lurking about, but they can't seem to find him. Diedra is still in the building. They've left him behind just to play a little bit of a scouter. Hopefully they will be able to spot him just in time, but it looks like more Esports now want a piece of the action against guys from Rejects, but they beat up a little bit more than they can choose. Zekro gets burned immediately as well with his Karel. Beautiful shots from the back end. Had no idea. Vortex almost taking that one to the side, and Paradox trying to run out in the open, but he knows that he can't peek out the window. He will have his skin cut immediately as well. More Esports thinking long and hard about their next move, because Vortex has already been pushed back with a Molotov just by the corner. Rejects trying their absolute best to close this down. Aatrox going grenade for grenade. They're charging it 4 seconds to 2 seconds, but his own grenade bounces off, plays off to the left, doesn't connect. Demonic immediately falls down to the S687. A shotgun in hand, falls him to the side as well. Big shots to follow through. Aatrox is thinking about it, but he has no support, no angle. Zekro again getting picked up. Vortex somehow still holding on with full HP, but not for long. Paradox is there to set him aside, and immediately Zekro is there with a Molotov to purge him and burn him at the stake. 1 by 1, but a jump shot from nowhere. Rush God
Make their way towards them, and they might be having some victims, and that is 12 Esports. They have been lingering around New Rising, trying to get closer as well. They might be exposed if they're not careful. They might be taking on a New Rising players. That guy will be joining people in lobby, and we have them exposed there. That guy still risking passing by with the vehicle. Amazing drive-by. Lucky enough, he is still standing, and this will be quite dangerous for 12 Esports. One man has already made his way out of the breach.
Also climbing up. Couple more eliminations to add to the dust. Almost a big chance for them. But Team Unique, they have the numbers, they have the zone, they have the corners. Everything is lining up for them. All they have to do is stick to the script and make sure they do not suffer any more casualties. But Aspect will say goodbye to the rest of the lobby as he goes out in 5th. Angry Smoke will wave goodbye one last time again in Erangel. A little bit lackluster, but they have tried their absolute best to kick it through, and all they were able to get was a couple of eliminations, and they had to back it all the way through. But here comes RJC again. More pressure now from Team Unique. Grenade over to the left. Shiva feints off, pops another smoke, turns everywhere. White has, like his early Christmas, they can't see the vision, and he's playing off to the left again. Nasser trying to force the exclusion from Team Unique over to the western side, but he can't seem to find the angles there. Team Unique in trouble. RJC pushing them to the edge of the circle. They do not want to allow them to claim that spot. 12 Esports also in the mix, playing off over to the right-hand side. Mercenary Union lurking in the shadows, lurking in the dark. The big chance for them to snatch away a chicken dinner if they play their cards right. But look at that, bombs away from RJC and more pressure. They know they have the numbers, that they're capitalizing on this. Take a look at the bombs going all the way through, but Kaish continues to mount pressure on Pablo to the right-hand side, and 12 Esports in trouble, but they trade it off, and Nasser gets knocked away there, and Team Unique, they could utilize this, but Pablo gets confirmed by Ali QZ. Mercenary Union in the chat, they're cooking right now. Another one bites the dust. 12 Esports in trouble. Finish might be getting finished away. RJC.
And RJC is maintaining their cool here. Mercenary Union is closing in on them as well. Team Unique is still maintaining that same position. They have been able to take on 12 Esports together at Mercenary Union, and now the move here from Mercenary Union does give RJC the chance they have been looking for to get into the zone. And finally, RJC have made their rotation. Mercenary Union player Prism quite away of the location. Does go in with DBS. Ali down. Shiva does get an OP, and Nasser does get Prism as well. Mercenary Union is losing players one by one. RJC with the pressure. Glixie only man standing, and RJC will be taking down Mercenary Union with that one grenade. It needs to be perfection, otherwise Team Unique might just be giving RJC a run for their money. That the lead does not look close. Kaish with the chance that there does take Kaish. He's taking Kaish down here, and now Spark will be pushed as well. Baby with the Legacy and Zigot will be forced to do something. RJC Nasser has to come back up again. He needs to do something about Zigot. He's going in for that push. The revive is taking place. They have to put it in. The knock is in here. But then Zigot does get taken down as well. One man standing. And Team Unique is basically fumbling and easy winners in a chicken dinner. That was almost theirs. And we have RJC. I mean, South Africa, right? Well, unfortunately, their Superman did not have a good time. Slazy being spotted by 3 Crowns Esports player, that is Wizard. Amazing sprays. Does get Slazy down, and our Pew Pew will be trying to get closer to Slazy, trying to get the revive. A Wizard perfect spray there. Pew Pew still risks it, and it does pay off. He will be getting the revive. Immediately, Wizard does decide to get closer. Nade in his hand here. If this grenade connects, then we'll be having a new Superman in town. But Wizard has to really think it through. Oh, the nade connects, and Slazy, Pew Pew on their knees. Wizard immediately knows this, and they will be going in for that push. 3 Crowns Esports. Wizard is doing amazing stuff right now, performing a lot of stunts here, and they'll be going in for that push. Bala receiving a lot of damage, trying to get away from this fight, but then Wizard is not done yet. He needs to get on a streak. That means a pure wipe on just one team. 3 Crowns Esports player Wizard being able to take on 2 players with just one grenade. But for now, the teams are finding their way. Team Execute finally going in for that push. Blade, they're quite damaged. 12 Esports getting that knock. Mambe watching from afar. That's trying to get some damage. That's trying to get the cover here. And Mercenary Union is also third party in this fight. Team Execute is not having a good day. And the nade connects as well. And now Mambe, again, having been forced to go do something for his team. DPS in his hand. That's getting the knock on 12 Esports. Taking him back to lobby 12. Trying to get close as well. Mambe does. A flawless 2 does go down on his knees. Still dominating, and 12 Esports, but they cannot celebrate yet because RJC knocking on the doors because they also want a part of this chicken dinner. And Team Execute player Blade, so they are getting the damage. Blade trying to get composed here, but the nade from Reverb has Team Execute IGL Blade finding his way back to his team.
About his next move, Shiva plays off the south, providing a little bit of intel to the rest of his teammates. Reverb has secured 6 eliminations. He's looking for more. And Zeus, in trouble right now as Hawk starts to smash. Big sprays with the M416 as he gets him dropped over to the other side. Is struggling to keep it together. Can Thugger get picked up? There's so much chaos, and a beautiful grenade launched from Reverb, almost connecting to Hawk, turning him off. And now there could be trouble for Mercenary Union. They're losing out. Ali QZ, 1 HP. He's spotted as well. Takes another hit from Baby. Oh, it feels so sweet right now, the way RJC is moving. South Africa cooking once again. Ali QZ succumbs to his injuries. He's going back, courtesy of the VSS. Trouble again, RJC. One by one, they're dropping the bodies. UC Sports in trouble, they're dropping them. Another one, but they have to win the chicken dinner. They cannot allow UC Sports to take it away from them. They were able to do it in the last game. Will they do it again? They can't seem to find a way around, but Fabian finally makes the call and goes inside. Reverb uses the opportunity to go for the pickup, and Fabian decides to fall back. 2 knocks away for Zeus. If they can get their numbers up, this might be an even Steven, but it's not looking like that will be the case. Baby continues to mount some more pressure. Another grenade, and another grenade, and another grenade. South Africa, they will not stop. They want the slot. They want the PMGC. They want to take it away. They want Zeus to feel the heat. They want Zeus to crash and burn. Mauritius under pressure. South Africa will not stop. RJC, grenade after grenade. Over to the top. Fabian goes down. More and more. They will not stop again. Reaver with another. Shiva plays off the back line. RJC, they run through the left-hand side. Another grenade. Reaver over to the right. Grenade again. RJC, chicken dinner. Back to back again. Back into the lobby, they go out in 11th place. Mercenary Union solidifying a top 10 finish.
Ara cooking up a grenade, looking for it to connect, but then it doesn't really do the job. Reaver, being aware of Ara cooking up a nade, he will be going in for that push. And final boss player, Ara, will be pushed there by Reverb. Amazing damage and got Z. And he goes in for that push, and we have Reverb taking on the players from Zeus final boss by himself.
And it is time to stay Double RG. Double RG need a chicken dinner here to finish in second place, and immediately 12 esports are getting battered to the side here. Big deciding moment for 12 esports. They're getting clattered on all sides. They made a miscalculated effort, and they might not be able to deal with the guys from Double RG at this rate. Over to the side, Rossini catch the clutch, and that will be the end of the road for 12 esports. They crumble out and execute a Mercenary Union with a big opportunity to close this down, but here they come again. A Mercenary Union, they want this opportunity. There's a big chance for them to turn this around. Hulk plays off the left-hand side. Pew Pew a little bit closer there to provide some sort of cover. Plays behind the smoke lines, and Hulk immediately with the smoke. Palabala goes down. Double RG in trouble. Mercenary Union, they smell blood under the water, and it's a big opportunity now for them to close this down and close this out and potentially snatch away a chicken dinner, but execute their line in wait in the background as well. Pew Pew surely knows that he has a job to do here. Double RG, they might be getting stopped. They might not be allowed to get into that top 2, but Pew Pew might have something to say about it. He gets the first drop, the beautiful shot with the S678, shotguns in hand. Hulk trying to get away through. He's been heard, he's been spotted. Another grenade for quick measure over to the side, but they know that they need to make this happen. Another grenade has been tossed over to the corner, but he has no opposition. He plays through, takes the first hit, over to the side again. Another shot, but unfortunately not this time.
More player aspect, waiting patiently. Hulk is down. Blade leading that first knock will be that signal for EXE to go in, and Blade goes down as well. And now Mercenary Union, they know they have leverage. They know Team Execute is down numbers. Ali immediately taking on the vehicle. He will be going in for that push. Prison looking at Swashy right now, looking for a second knock here. Prison being exposed, and Swashy does get that knock on Prison. It is getting hot right now. The teams are fighting because that chicken dinner, it will be a game changer. And Sweetu does come in for the fight as well. EXE not resting at all. Aspect trying to cook up a nade here, looking for a Kobe, and they'll be cooking up those nades. The Team Execute needs to be careful. The nades will be coming from every side, and we have Swashy being taken down. Aspect immediately confirming that knock. Team Execute here feeling the pressure in the middle of 2 teams. Aspect's grenade might just be the splitting thing here, and we have Shakid going down there. Blade being forced to do something here. Switchu trying to go in for that with Blade playing every single angle, and Blade, unfortunately, Team Execute, they have been eliminated. 2 teams remaining. 2 players from Team Execute and and Ali will be going in for that push. Ali, grenade in hand here. Aspect being exposed. The nade will be cooked to perfection. Ali needs the numbers. Glixi going in for that push. Aspect being quite low. They are coming from every single angle, and we have Aspect is down. Sweetu trying to get the sprays on Glixi. The sprays are in here, trying to get another knock. But I mean, Mercenary Union, that chicken dinner is so close, and Ali goes down. Sweetu tries to go in for that push. Glixi will be eliminated, and the winner chicken dinner just left Kenya and went all the way to South Africa for the second time. Amazing plays there from Angry X Smoke.
I mean, I gotta respect it. Chicken dinner in the final third, ladies and gentlemen. Angry Smoke getting the job done.
So for the MVP of the game, the award, the check shall be presented by none other than the Vice President of Infinix, that is Benjamin Jiang. And guys, for the MVP of the game, that is the RGCS Shiva himself. Third place winners, Race Astra Nova. They got the number 2 spot, and these are the Rejects X. So the man himself that will be giving out the award, that is the producer of PUBG Mobile, Rick Lee. And for the first place, from the Cape of Africa, they came in hot. They came for the fight. They came with the might. They are the men. They are the gents. These are the RGCs, the Expos Rejects from South Africa. Yo guys, round of applause!